What do you know about the world's most valuable companies? Apple, Tesla, Coca-Cola? Yeah, these are companies everyone knows about, whose logos we see at home, in stores and on TV like every day. But it's important to not just know, it's important to understand how have they become the way they are, who's behind them, and what were their ups and downs. Who founded Coca-Cola? Do any of you watching know who that was? You don't? Then watch this episode. So, Apple, with $2.5 trillion in market capitalization. Apple is an American tech company founded on the 1st of April 1976 by, you tell me, Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne. Company's headquarters are in Cupertino, California. In January 2022, Apple's market capitalization exceeded the mark of $2.5 trillion. Today it is the most valuable company in the world. All the while, Apple is also the most expensive brand in the world. For many years, the company has delivered outstanding financial results, constantly growing revenue with high margin. Apple's firm financial standing allowed it to invest in research and development and to expand its product lineup. In 2017, it was said that Apple had more cash than, just imagine, the US Treasury, with liquid assets worth over $250 billion. This number fluctuated over time, but it indicates the company's financial power. Despite becoming the leader on the market, Apple has also had problems, including financial ones. In particular, with paying taxes. In 2016, European Commission ordered Apple to pay 13 billion euros in unpaid taxes to Ireland, claiming that the company received illegal state aid with its preferential tax agreement. This was the biggest tax bill ever issued to a company. Apple's first computer was designed and assembled by hand by Steve Wozniak in 1976. It consisted of a circuit board without a case, keyboard or monitor. And yes, users had to provide their own peripherals to make it functional. Apple's original logo, designed by Ronald Wayne in 1976, portrayed Isaac Newton sitting beneath a tree with an apple that's about to fall onto his head. To bring him an idea, you might remember a light bulb as a similar computer symbol. The logo had been in use for a short time before being replaced by the iconic image of an apple with a piece bitten off. It was designed by Rob Janoff. You know why Apple's logo has a piece bitten off? It's simply so that people wouldn't confuse it with a cherry. It's that simple. The name Macintosh for the Apple's computers product line comes from a variety of apple with the same name. It was suggested by Jeff Raskin, one of the first developers on the Macintosh team. Apple opened its first retail store on May 19th in 2001 in Tyson's Corner Center Mall in McLean, Virginia. Since then, Apple expanded its retail presence around the world with hundreds of retail stores. At the moment, the company consists of thousands of stores, agencies, and service centers around the globe. And Apple staff consists around 130,000. And let me remind you that we have a separate big video about Steve Jobs, his life, mistakes he made. It's an interesting material. Please check it out. Link is in the description. Another world's largest company, Microsoft, market cap over $2 trillion. An American company founded on the 4th of April 1975 by Bill Gates. And as you may notice, it's really close to Apple. Another founder, Paul Allen. Company's headquarters are in Redmond, Washington. Microsoft is one of the largest and most influential tech companies in the world. It's known for its software products, operating systems, cloud services, and electronic devices. Well, I don't think I need to tell you, you probably know more than I do. While it's one of the most valuable companies in the world, Gates' salary at one point was not that big at all. It was tiny. In 2014, he stepped down as a Microsoft CEO to become technology advisor of the company. At this time, his yearly salary was $1. Since he turned his attention to charity work at Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Well, that's crafty, Bill. At the dawn of the personal computer era, Microsoft made a large deal with IBM on supplying an OS for their first computer called IBM PC. Microsoft developed MS-DOS, which had become the standard for many early PCs. And I remember I had computer classes with MS-DOS. This deal provided Microsoft a solid foundation and allowed to dominate the software market. In 1985, Microsoft released Windows, an OS with graphical user interface based on MS-DOS. Over time, it became the most widespread OS for personal computers around the world. Of course, its success was a big part of Microsoft's growing revenue and income. Launch of the Microsoft Office in 1989 was another big success. Applications like Word, Excel, and PowerPoint became indispensable in offices, schools, universities, and homes around the globe. The Office is still Microsoft's main source of income. Microsoft is strategic about its acquisitions, investing in companies and technologies to expand its product portfolio. Let's name some Microsoft's big deals. Skype, communication software. LinkedIn, professional network. These deals provided Microsoft with stronger presence on important markets. In 1997, Microsoft invested $150 million into Apple. Back then, Apple had financial difficulties. This step helped Apple to stay afloat, and as a part of the deal, Microsoft released its Office suite for the Mac OS. Augmented reality headset Microsoft HoloLens has been used by astronauts aboard the International Space Station. It's been used to provide virtual aid to display 3D models and procedures for various users. The third most valuable company in the world. No, it's not. American company. Saudi Aramco at $1.882 trillion. Saudi Aramco Company, or Saudi Arabian Oil Company. It has only manifested itself a couple of years ago when it's officially published its 218th financial report. Right after the initial public offering, its value reached almost $2 trillion. It made it the largest listed company in market value. Saudi Aramco is a multinational oil and gas company in Saudi Arabia. It's one of the biggest and most valuable energy companies in the world. You'll probably be surprised, but it was founded 90 years ago. Its headquarters are in Dhahran. Saudi Aramco is a state-owned company belonging to Saudi Arabia. It is known for its enormous proven crude oil reserves. They are the biggest in the world, estimated to be around 260 billion barrels. These reserves give Saudi Arabia significant influence on the global oil market. Saudi Aramco is the world's biggest oil producer, with output of over 12 million barrels per day. The company plays a decisive role in satisfying world's oil demand and stabilizing oil prices. As a part of Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 plan, Saudi Aramco takes central place in country's effort in diversifying its economy, getting rid of its dependence on oil resources, and developing other economic sectors such as tourism, technology, and renewable energy sources. It's interesting when an oil company participates in developing other industries. Saudi Aramco's notability on the world's energy market and its central role in Saudi Arabia's economy make it an important player on the international oil market. The results of companies' activities and decisions affect not only the energy industry, but also the geopolitical dynamic and global economic stability. Saudi Aramco has its branches in China, Japan, Russia, United Arab Emirates, the US, Great Britain, and other countries. It is also working with Lukoil, Royal Dutch Shell, Total, Sinopec, and many other international companies. Alphabet, $1.354 trillion. It's an American multinational conglomerate and Google's parent company. It was founded on the 2nd of October 2015 through a restructuring of Google. The company was created in order to separate Google's internet products and services from its more experimental and diverse projects. As a result, Google became Alphabet's subsidiary company. Heads of the company are Sergey Brin and Larry Page, who have been developing this huge company since 1998. Google is headquartered in California. It's comprised of over 30 popular services and subsidiaries. The examples are AdWords, Android, and YouTube. Alphabet reached its financial success largely through its main subsidiary, Google. First, Google's search engine became the most widely used in the world, which allowed the company to collect considerable ad revenue. The Google Ads advertising platform, formerly Google AdWords, is the company's main source of income. Second, besides search, Google offers a wide spectrum of digital services, including Gmail, Google Maps, YouTube, Google Cloud, and the Android operating system. These services became integral part of life for billions of users around the world, and of course they bring in solid additional income. Also, Google's Android is the most popular mobile OS in the world, and widespread use of Android strengthened Google's presence in digital space and opened opportunities for mobile advertisement and mobile app revenue. While Alphabet has other subsidiaries such as Waymo and Verily Life Sciences. They specialize in innovative technologies and healthcare. Although they may not be as profitable as Google's main business, they serve Alphabet's reputation as an innovation company and its potential future growth. The fifth most valuable company is Amazon with $1 trillion and $6 billion. According to general estimates, the company has around 1 million employees. Its assets are valued at over $162 billion, and the annual revenue is around $514 billion. This American multinational tech company is founded by a person you all probably know, Jeff Bezos, on the 5th of July 1994. Initially, Amazon was created as an online bookstore, but since then turned into one of the biggest and most successful e-commerce and technology companies in the world. Amazon's headquarters is in Seattle, Washington. Now the company offers a wide spectrum of products and services, including e-commerce, cloud computing, digital streaming, AI, and home appliances. Amazon's initial success and rapid growth were the result of its e-commerce orientation. The company revolutionized online shopping, having offered a wide choice of goods, competitive prices, and efficient delivery. Amazon's convenience and focus on satisfying customers' demands helped it conquer a significant share of e-commerce industry market. By the way, Russian e-commerce companies are all copying Amazon to some extent. Introduction of the Amazon Prime in 2005 was a game changer for the company. The subscription service gives users various benefits, including free 2-day delivery, access to streaming services such as Amazon Prime Video, exclusive offers, and many more. Prime membership became the main factor of Amazon loyalty and income. Amazon Web Services, launched in 2006, is Amazon's cloud computing department. AWC offers a wide spectrum of cloud services to companies and organizations around the world, and our analog is Yandex.Disk. AWC's success greatly contributed to Amazon's financial success and brought a great profit. Over the years, Amazon has been expanding its products and services, going beyond e-commerce and cloud computing. The company began producing electronic devices, Kindle e-readers, Fire tablets, digital media, Amazon Prime Video, Amazon Music, AI devices like Amazon Echo and Alexa, and many others. Perhaps not all of them became successful and profitable, but as Bezos himself put it, mistakes are necessary attempts to do something new, to prove, to test something. The Amazon Marketplace platform enables third-party sellers to list and sell their products on Amazon. This approach significantly broadened the selection of items and provided additional revenue from commission and different seller services. Amazon expanded its business to an international level, servicing clients in other countries. This global coverage extended its potential client base and marketing possibilities. But what about Tesla? Where is it? It's on the 7th place. Meta took 8th place, and Coca-Cola, mentioned in the beginning, with its $273 billion market cap, didn't even make it to top 10. Same with Johnson & Johnson, with market capitalization of $398 billion. Alibaba Group is at only $230 billion. Oh, my favorite one. And even the biggest and most influential American bank, JP Morgan, estimated at $368 billion, also doesn't make it to the top 10. And as promised, Asa Griggs Candler, an American entrepreneur and mayor of Atlanta, founded Coca-Cola. He did not invent the recipe. He bought it from the inventor John Pemberton for $2,300. Griggs Candler himself owned a pharmacy. Seeing the growing popularity of the drink claimed to be the cure for everything, he bought it for himself and started selling it under the Coca-Cola brand in 1895. Curiously, in 1917 he willed the company over to his son, but in 2 years he sold it.